headliner for tonight is from Puyallup. I knew when we were in Seattle, moved to Los Angeles, and let me tell you something, I have seen this motherfucker sneak cans of PBR into the world-famous Hollywood Improv. Because you can take the boy out of Puyallup, but you can't take the Puyallup out of the boy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome home, Jake Dill.
Yeah, sure. I love this guy.
Get it out, everybody. Just get it out.
Love you, Jake! I love him more!
Thank you. It's, yep. I'm drinking Rainier. Are you a PI? Yeah, who said that? I am. I'm drinking Rainier. That's only in Seattle. And you can shush. I'm drinking Rainier because there's multiple reasons. Because I can't buy it in Los Angeles, and because other beer companies treat you like retards. And there's no better example than that than the Coors Light. When the mountains turn blue, your beer is cold. Oh, well, thank you, Coors Light, because I didn't know what the fuck cold felt like. What is cold? I don't know, Coors Light. Can you make a bottle with a light that blinks to let me know when I'm thirsty? Because I can't tell. Coors Light, can you make a can or a bottle to let me know when it's safe to cross the street? I've been hit 13 times and have lost a leg. Coors Light, can you make a can that will double as a leg? I would like to dance again to my favorite songs by Katy Perry. Coors Light, is this rash normal? Coors Light, I would like to see a naked woman without having to pay for it. Coors Light, how come every time I scratch my nutsack, my fingers stink? Coors Light, can you help me to stop sniffing my fingers after I scratch my nutsack? Coors Light, I'm gonna drink some Drano to see if it can be used as a laxative. Coors Light, I just died and went to hell because it turns out that, what did I just say? Antifreeze? Drano is poison. Coors Light, I would sure like some Blue Mountains right now because it's hot as fuck here in hell. Well, that was a decent opening. Thank you very much. Already fucked up one joke. We're 1 for 1, everybody.
Yeah!
Let's keep the streak going.
I love you, Jake Dill.
Thank you very much. I don't care about you at all. But I do. But we're friends, so I can say that. I am so glad to be here. This is, man, if you guys don't laugh, I'm just going to start telling stories about all of you. Come on, man. It's going to be embarrassing, so fuck it! Every time I come back home, I don't have a car to drive. So I get to borrow my dad's hunting Jeep, which is, totally not my type of vehicle. It's a huge lifted Jeep with a winch on the front that I don't even know how to use. And on top of the Jeep is a cage where they keep the spare tire, and bolted to the cage is a shovel and a fucking axe. So I gotta drive around town in the goddamn murder-mobile like fucking... How are you supposed to pick up chicks in that car? You know, like, beep, beep, hey, you guys like duct tape? Come on! You might as well have a bumper sticker in the back that says, what do you mean no means no? Get in the trunk, come on! Yes, I know. I got a weird look going on. I don't understand that. It's either like lumberjack or badass lesbian. I get it. That's fine with me. I'm comfortable. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. I do have kind of, this doesn't happen all the time, but I do have kind of a lazy beard going on right now. Which is it's kind of a popular look now. It's not like the full man beard that says, you know, I chop wood or something. You know? It's the lazy beard that says, I don't wash my ass. And I do. It's called Tuesdays. Okay? God damn it. Rainy. Yeah, my girl. Rain down. Rain down.
Olivia beer.
Francis loves you, Jake.
Eagle, hear it yelling, Jake. Alright. I gotta calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Shh. I'm thinking here. Very easily fucked up. Don't yell at me. I've been drinking a lot of Red Bull back. I was gonna say backstage. No, I'm in that area. Drinking a lot of Red Bull over there. And I do, like, almost every day. I drink a lot of it, and that shit scares me, man. This is not good for you. You know? It's got all those chemicals and sugars in it, and it makes you all jittery. Like, part of me thinks, like, in 20 years, it's gonna be illegal. Either that, or they just got to call it diabetes in a can or some shit. Hey, drink diabetes in a can. It gives you wings. Oh, well, that's good, because I'm missing a foot. Thank you, diabetes in a can. Hello, everybody that I know over here.
Here, we're here.
Raining, yes, thank you. We've got that established. I just turned on Wednesday. I am 33 years old now. Thank you very much. What was that?
You'll always be older than me.
Hey, now can all you please shut the fuck up? I'm 33 years old. And I was thinking, half my life ago, like 16, 17 years ago, if I wanted to piss off one of my friends, I would just say something like, hey, your mom's a bitch. Now fast forward 16 years, I haven't matured at all. I still want to piss off my friends for just like no reason. But I can't be like, hey, your mom's a bitch. They're immune to that. They've been hearing it for 16 years. I can't just say that shit. So now, what I do, especially since a lot of my friends are having kids, and this is especially funny if you have a friend who's like far on the right, this is what I say. I go, hey, your son is gay. And you bring up, hey, shut up, Jake. It's not gay. putting a remote in his mouth. He's fucking gay. You shut up, Jake! He's not gay. He's gonna grow up and like football and the Cowboys. Oh yeah. He's gonna love the Cowboys. He's gonna love Indians. He's gonna love all sorts of men in costume because your son is fucking gay. Maybe next time you won't say the Seahawks suck. Fuck you and the Cowboys, I hate them. That joke is for my buddy Mike Moriarty. If you knew him, drink to him. He would have loved it. He was supposed to be here tonight. So, I do have a lot of friends who are have kids or about to have a kid. You know, this guy included. Which, if you have a kid, hats off to you, man. Because I couldn't do that. I couldn't have kids. I'm a fucking dude. I can't just have kids. I'm just spin out. You need help. But, I'm saying that because me and my girlfriend, we don't ever want to have kids. That's our plan. That's why she's on the pill. And if that ever fails, we have a staircase at the apartment. And I'm not trying to say that I would ever kick her down a flight of stairs. I'm not trying to say that at all. I love her too much. I could never do that. That's why she says that if she does get knocked up, she'll throw herself down. Which is fine with me. Oh, you're pregnant. Do you know what you have to do? Wait. Put on this helmet. I don't want you to fuck this shit up. That's why I love you. Now, get to it. See you at the bottom. Because having a kid is a proven fact. It is the #1 cause of having to sell all your cool shit. I see it on eBay all the time. I'm like, look at this collection of comics. And the description, it's like, I'm a new dad, gotta sell all my cool shit. I'm like, ah! Get this underlying tone of contempt and just regret. It's like, ah! And just on the base level, when you have a kid, congratulations. You are having an asshole. And you go, no, my kid's fucking, I love it, it's perfect. No, fuck you, because a fucking asshole, man. You're an asshole. You know how I know that? Because if your kid acted the way they did, but was 30 years old, you will hate the shit out of your kid, and your kid would never be invited to parties, ever. Like, oh, can I bring Steve? No, fuck Steve. Every time he comes over, draws on the walls and jumps on the furniture. That guy's a dickhead. Fuck. He's an asshole. And that's the base level. It could be worse than that. What if you have a kid? God forbid something's wrong with your kid. What if your kid is a schizophrenic?
Oh, shit.
Oh, great! Now we can't have knives! Yeah, we gotta hide everything sharp and all like cleaning supplies, or else one night he might try to make a cocktail made out of Ajax and window cleaner and poison me in my sleep. Because his imaginary cat friend said I'm made of evil. What a beautiful miracle that I had to sleep with one eye open for the next 18 years. What a beautiful blessing from God. And it could be worse than that. What if your kid is a murderer? Some people are just born murderers. And what's even scarier is that most murderers are made. Now that's on you. Because really, every time a baby cries, that's what they're saying is, you come pay me some attention, or I'm gonna become a murderer, man. You come and burn me, or I'm gonna stab someone 20 times. Now wipe my ass. Happy Father's Day. How the fuck that get here? I'm a waitress, a ninja. Get in for all your wait staff and stuff, and especially Dawn. If you have Dawn as a waitress, and you're like, I can't hear you. She has the throat thing. Don't get pissed off at her. She's trying. You can talk shit to her, you're kind of an asshole. Just saying. Fuck me up. Where was that? Oh! Kids. I do want to say, if you have a kid, and they grew up to be a murderer, thank you. Because without new murderers, there would be no new murder shows, and those are my fucking favorite shows. I watch them all the time. So, if you have a kid, you kind of hate them, just fucking hate them, and punch them every day, because that's going to make a badass Dateline in 20 years. I'm going to fucking TiVo that shit, of how he cut you up and sold you for hamburger. It's going to be awesome. I watch ID, True TV, MSNBC on the weekend. Oh, I watch fucking all that murder shit. I love it. Because I guess I'm weird, I don't know. But the one thing I do hate about the murder shows is how they tease them. It's always like, up next are the investigators. A little girl mysteriously dies. Was it a rare illness, malpractice, or could it have been murder? It's like, well, I'm pretty sure it's murder. The goddamn murder show. It could be fucking murder. I don't want to watch the show for an hour at the end, and the announcer comes on like, well, it turns out cancer. Tune in next week. A man is found in pieces in a puddle of his own blood. Oh, this has got to be murder. No, juggle the chainsaw. Tune in next week. You fake murder show. You got me again. Did you know you could just go out and buy a trophy? You fucking know that? You don't have to prove that you accomplished shit. They'll sell you a trophy. A fucking badass one like that tall. $25. Which is awesome. Because no one ever questions a trophy. You can tell them it's for anything. It's like, oh, my trophy? Oh yeah, that's my biggest dick in the world trophy. That's what that is. Yeah, I won it. Biggest dick championships. We've had some major earthquakes earlier this year, and I'm not making fun of that because that'd be dickish. But every time there's a major earthquake, something happens and drives me insane. They always have a news story and it comes on, and they always have the same measurement for destructive power. I can't handle it, man. It's always like, well, the earthquake had as much destructive power as 52,000 Hiroshima bombs. What conversion factor are you using to figure that shit out, right? So I'll tell you what, I've been in a lot of earthquakes. I haven't been in any Hiroshima bombs. I don't want to fucking keep it that way. That's just fucking meant to scare you. If you're gonna scare me, you don't gotta do that. I mean, you can at least use a measurement that I'm familiar with. Oh, the tsunami had as much destructive power as 52 million Indian birds! Like, oh, that was a bad one! I know that because I had an Indian bird once, and it really hurt! tell you who's to blame. It's the goddamn mainstream liberal media. Woo! Yeah! You hear that a lot. It's the mainstream liberal media that is to blame for blah blah blah. Which that's a weird phrase to say, because you are simultaneously saying that they are the professional norm and you disagree with that. Which is fine, because you're probably a professor of journalism, and which is alright. No, you're not. So what? You know what I'm trying to say? Let's put this another way. Let's say you're a doctor, Todd Burry. I don't know everybody here. You're a doctor. You have a patient comes in, loves bacon, eats bacon every day for every meal, and you be like, hey, dude, because you're a shitty doctor, you call your patients dude, right? I know. Bacon. It's not good for you. And he'd be like, hey man, fuck you. I love bacon. It is good for me. I'll do what I want. Now, that doesn't mean he's wrong for liking bacon. But it does mean that he's know what the fuck he's talking about. Okay? You see what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say here is that Sarah Palin is a meathead and she's made of bacon. The only reason why people think she's attractive, because how don't you want to fuck bacon? Bacon! I want to donkey punch bacon! Back of the bacon head! Bacon bitch! And if you're stressed, go home and just yell out bacon bitch, and it fucking feels so good. Oh, god damn it. Can I get another one of these radiator thingies? Gone. Thank you.
Thanks for your shot.
No, thank you. Later. When I'm done. And donkey punching you. And I want to apologize. Because when people, especially comedians, they come up here and they talk about donkey punch and teabag, dirty, filthy, fucking dirty Sanchez. Right? I mean, someone out there is like, God, I did this shit again, you know? And I find it disturbing. I have never and would never do anything like that to a woman. The only thing I have ever done is once I did give a girl what they call a bag of kittens. And that's when you do a chick from behind and then throw her in the river. I just want to say, that's not done yet. If you laughed at that joke, you have a great sense of humor, and we should hang out more. Yeah! If you didn't laugh, you might be my mother. So, check and see if you're worried that I haven't called in a week, and then give me $20. I got if you're a good friend of mine, you know, I'm a fucking stand-up comedian. I've been doing this for years. Not the shit that you kind of giggle at are riddles for me. Like, you ask me, what's the difference between this shit and this shit? I'm like, hold on, let me figure it out. You tell me, I'm like, oh, that's kind of clever, right? I got a dart. I'm twisted. There's something wrong with me. Let's see, this is just for my close friends. I got, here we go down the hole. All right.
Which hole?
Your mom's. Fuck you. in my head. I don't know if it's a joke. It's just an idea, and it makes me laugh. I'm sorry. I got an idea to start the best/worst charity, which would be a charity where all the money goes to help starving children feed their starving pets. And it's the best because we're helping animals in need. But it's the worst because we make the kids watch. I fucking love you! You all on this! Fuck, man. I did that joke in Seattle and it was fucking crickets. Fuck those guys. Fucking assholes. And you can't get a goddamn beer on stage. What the fuck?
Welcome to Blake! No drinking on stage!
Well, there isn't one, so fuck you. I want to dance for it. If you're like me, Sarah loves you. Which you're not, because I'm awesome. No, I'm just that was me, and she's awesome. If you're like me, you start to watch the news and shit too much, and you start to go fucking batshit crazy, you know? Like you just think like the Glenn Becks are taking over, and you fucking bacon bitches are taking over. You get mad. You get mad at the world. You just say, what's happening? But occasionally, something happens to remind you how beautiful the world can be. And this is a true story. My girlfriend, who's an RN, she works at a hospital, and a patient came in. Let me ask this guy's question. This is how this goes. How would you say out loud, L-A-A? Let me tell you. There you go. So that's the girl you punched for ruining the joke. That I am not going to do anymore. Oh, no. It's okay. It wasn't the last joke, so it's fine. It's happened. It's happened a couple times. Shut up! It's okay. I'm only fake man. But it has happened a couple times. I tried to cut you off, but you still. And even, who didn't hear her? All right. So we're gonna still do it for the guys in the back. You guys don't say a word. So, shush. You. So, a little girl came in, and that was her name. And my girlfriend was like, oh, and she came with her mom, sorry. And my girlfriend was like, so, wait, I fucked it up because you messed me up. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me hit you one. Press play. Okay. So, how would you say that out loud? Shush. Let me tell you how you would say it. You would say, fucking right? But no, you'd be wrong, because my girlfriend, whoever did this, my girlfriend's RN, and the patient came in with her mom, and she's like, so your daughter, and her mom went, get it right, it's LaDasha. That's a real thing. She knows because she's going there, and you can stop yelling. Isn't that beautiful? That comedy exists naturally in the world. It's a beautiful thing. So if you get mad like fuck Lynn Beck or fuck Obama, whatever your thing is, just remember, LaDasha's walking around somewhere out there, and she's proud. She's fucking proud. Like, what's her name? LaDasha, what? Have you seen how it's spelled? I just want to say that when I say LaDasha, if you thought black lady, you are fucking racist. You are racist and absolutely right. You fucking kidding me? The white person is like, this is my kid. What's your kid's name? Bubblegum Rainforest. I don't know. That's not a white thing. Which I hate. I fucking hate that you think that and it's right. I hate when stereotypes are right like that. Pisses me off, right? But people say, well, you can't judge a book by its cover. And I think that's true. For books. But as far as people are concerned, I think you can tell a lot about them by the way they look, you know? Like you saw a guy walking down the street right here, and nothing but a Speedo and swim fins. That guy's crazy. Well, how do you know? Have you talked to him? Fucking no, but... Hey man, what's your name? Butter? His name is Butter. It's crazy. And I believe I have boiled down a few essential traits that if you have these, I can tell a lot about you. And I believe these. I believe that if you live in a single bedroom apartment, have more than one tattoo, and a framed poster of Scarface on the wall, you have been to jail and will be going back sooner than you think. I believe that. I also believe that if you're over the age of 30, have facial hair and an earring, you cannot be trusted with money. Because you're a pirate. I hate leopard print. I think leopard print anything is sleazy. And I don't think there's anything sleazier than a leopard print condom. If you wear that, your dick should have a mustache and an arrest record. Sleazy! Leopard print's so sleazy, it makes other things sleazy. Anything classy you can think of. Fine crystal, a limousine. You make that leopard print, and it just gives you herpes. Sticky herpes. That's all it gives you. Anything you can think of. A dozen roses. Say you're gonna give her a dozen roses. Trying to say, hey, I love you. You give her a dozen leopard print roses? I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'm pretty sure it involves anal. You sleazy bastard. You're sleazy! Think about how bad it has to be a leopard. You gotta wear that shit every day of your life. And what's worse is that people try to hunt you down and kill you for it. Which is bullshit that can happen, and yet I can't shoot guys for wearing Ed Hardy t-shirts. That's fucking bullshit. What? I take it back. The sleaziest thing in the world will be a leopard wearing an Ed Hardy